Is a rookie head coach, 46 years old, a native of Serbia. The Suns are 11-33. Pacers have the ball to start. And the first time we see Miles Turner with it, they look for Bogdanovic.
Expect Miles to be a little rusty because you just haven't played enough basketball. This is the one you can take advantage of all day. There's no way that Booker can guard Bogdanovic with the confidence he's playing with, and it is fun.
And the last thing they want to do is get Booker in foul trouble.
Down in his post, Booker trying to really just get his body into Bogdanovic. What people have to remember, I mean, when you look at him, shoulder to shoulder, Bogdanovic is wide. So
Pacers just have 18 road games left of the 41 on the schedule. Bridges scores.
It's too easy. That was a screen and poor communication. Pass got thrown off of the head there with Thaddeus Young.
Well, this is a Phoenix team. They want to play fast. 14 of the last 15 games, they've scored 100 or more points, averaging 114 in that stretch. And Bogdanovic has scored the first 10 for the Pacers.
He has gone that way, and he's such a terrific shooter. What they did was get him to stretch his, what had been his limit, his range.
Oladipo was down there on 8, and 8 gets it to bank in.
Well, I tell you what, it banks in. He shoots it off the baseline, Chris. He barely had control of the ball.
And the Pacers add another, and it's Victor Oladipo from three-point range. Second year out of Kansas is on the floor for the first time. 8 catches, good defense, and that was Young.
No, that's great defense.
Oh, what a pass. Oladipo, the basket and a foul. What a seeing eye pass by Darren Collison.
It's about his anticipation, and that's what Victor did quite well. He anticipated that one.
Phoenix anticipates, and now Jackson drives it home.
Minutes. So he played almost 10 minutes straight.
Pacers have all 5 bench players out there now, led by Joseph and Sabonis, as Domas, coming in off a 22-point, 15-rebound game in New York, has his first basket.
Because you got to assume they won't continue to make those, so you got to take advantage of keep those going.
Joseph, free throw line.
He's feeling it. I'm telling you. You can tell he was feeling it by the way he stayed composed when he got the ball up the court. That's usually a good indication.
20th in the NBA. Last year splitting time in New York and Dallas, he was 11th. Evans to the rim, lays it in, and Tyreek Evans has 6. Kobo. And now AC for 3. And it was tipped out to Holmes.
Aubrey got his hands on it, so you got to do a better job of blocking out.
Look to run this Suns team tonight.
Well, with good reason, Chris. The Pacers haven't played since Friday, so you got some fresh legs.
And Sabonis from mid-range.
And a behind-the-back bounce pass from Bogey as well.
That's the second time we've seen Bogdanovic throw a behind-the-back pass for an assist.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other aspect of his game that he's showing. He has the ability to make plays. Bogey!
Here they're 11-33.
I thought you were going to say, and in jeopardy of missing it again. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Booker.
In the West, they're the worst in the West. But what they have, Chris, they've got capable scorers, and that's why you got to make sure you control the pace.
That's why we said at the beginning of the night, they have won all the road at Boston and at Milwaukee.
Listen, this group beat Denver.
Yeah.
And Denver is the best team in the West. I know most people think Golden State, and I think that's a fair statement, but Denver is a really good basketball team. And this team just beat them, and they beat them without Booker.
Yeah, Devin Booker playing for the first time after missing 3 games with back spasms. Now Bogdanovic in the corner, and a 3 is perfect.
That's a horse shot. He'll do a quick push-up. He's different.
Oladipo. Driving is Turner, the basket, and a foul.
See, it's those positions, Chris, where he's out of balance and he just wouldn't do. I mean, that's what you like about him. he's out of balance and he's trying to gather himself and was still able to stay under control and still able to make that because his concentration wouldn't have been there last year.
Well, he mentioned early.
Right.
That's the last thing you wanted. And Oubre dunks it. You turn it over, and that lead slips to 11.
Yeah, and that's something watching as much as anybody. Plays a lot more like Victor than Darren.
Collison turns it over. He was trying to get it inside to Turner, and now Warren scores.
Well, that's because Booker was at the three-point line, and Melton looked as though he was going to throw it to the three-point line, and the defense reacted that way, and then Melton just dropped it inside to Warren at the rim. Good job. So you can see the activity. You can see what Miles Turner, more importantly, brings to the Pacers table.
Well, that was wide open.
That's the play they run out of timeouts, coming out of any kind of stop action action. They generally run that back cut for the out of bounder.
For the alley-oop play again, and the Pacers back the other way.
Bad pass.
And the Pacers get another look, and it's Collison from Young.
Really good job of searching for each other, playing for each other.
Pacers have hit 8 of 14 from distance tonight. They come in 5th in the NBA at 37%. And ironically, this season, they have shot it better on the road than they have here in Indianapolis. The defense, they have it bottled up, and Collison's going to go for 2 more.
But that's why, because the defense is so good.
Oladipo's just 2 of 8 tonight. He scored 7 points. He has 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And he finds Bogdanovich for 3 more.
I'm telling you, it's like shooting horse. That's how well he shoots the ball. If he gets it lifted into shooting position, he's got a better than a 50% chance to make a 3-pointer.
They'll switch. We saw Houston do a lot of that. Booker has no chance against Sabonis.
Well, with that, Chris, and the good thing to see is the Pacers do a really good job of making you pay for that. Because teams play small, some teams can't make you pay for it. The Pacers play slightly big with Domas and Miles on the floor.
Pacers push it up. What a quarter for Darren Collison.
Hasn't shown the consistency to stay out and get the kind of rhythm that allows you to play 30 minutes. But I expect, I would expect that to come because I think he's played better as he's gotten ahead. He's trying to let these guys work through it themselves. He wants a hard cut, but he's going to put his security blanket back in the game.
Yeah, Thaddeus Young getting ready to come in. And Joseph is a pretty good security blanket as well. 10 points for Corey Joseph. He had 8 in the first half. And it's his 14th double-figure game of the year in his second year with the Pacers. And with the Pacers and the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm telling you, that wind tunnel has been circulated.
We've seen a lot of bad Phoenix three-point shots tonight.
I totally agree with you. And they're bad enough like that. If you're hot, you stay on the floor. If you're not hot, you don't get on the floor. You don't stay on the floor.
Now, you and I were talking. Dragan Bender, 3rd year out of Croatia, was taken.
I thought at the end of the trip, guys had the chip on their shoulder a little tired, still able to get the victory in New York. Alizé gets that 3 to go.
Look at that. Second time this year, the Pacers hit 130, and Alizé Johnson has his first career NBA 3-point field goal.
I thought Nate was going down to see Jamal. Yeah, there he is. He's going down to see his son. I wanted to see if he was going to go down there. He better, because his wife is just to their respective